1 week in on potty training our son. He is 4 years old. He has autism and he is nonverbal. It has been quite draining. A lot of ups and downs. It's so exciting when we get a couple of pees on the potty in a day. And then Sunday, we put him on the potty and he peed. And I was like, wow, this day is starting out great. And then it was like accident. He just doesn't seem to mind being wet. He doesn't seem to be terribly motivated by anything either. Like, we got donuts and we're like, we'll give you a donut. And like right when we brought the donuts in, he was like, ooh. And he did. He went and he peed on the potty, and like a lot of pee, and right away. And then it felt like, hey, I didn't need another donut, so I didn't really care for the other donut. So that motivator was like real short-lived. The clinic that he goes to wants us putting him on the toilet every 10 minutes, unless he pees. If he pees, then we can wait 30, or if he has an accident, we can wait 30. It's just really exhausting because we sit 5 minutes each time, and we have 3 other kids that live here. So trying to meet everyone's needs while getting Ken potty trained is difficult to balance. They also want us keeping him in underwear. And I do believe this is probably the most effective, quickest way to get a child potty trained. But my husband and I are just trying to reevaluate, like, is this realistic for us? Or do we need to do some pull-ups in the evenings and let them have him in diapers, in underwear during the day? Do we need to just do every 30 minutes and he just takes as long as it takes for him to get potty trained? That's kind of just what we're thinking through, because I think after a week of this, we're like, all right, we're trying it, and it's just not going. It's getting better, and it's super encouraging to see him pee on the potty. It's exciting, and we knew it would be hard, and we knew it would take a while, but now that we're in the middle of it, and we're just assessing the needs of the house, it's like, okay, maybe we need to take things back a step and just allow it to take a little bit longer for our sanity, because really you can't get anything done in 10 minutes. I mean, by the time I walk away and reset the timer, it's like, oh, I can make part of dinner. I can feed baby Lucy on one side and then take him to the potty and then feed her on the other side after. But you know, sometimes in between that he has an accident, so there's cleanup. So it's just a lot, and we're reevaluating. So I also would like to get the kids back out. It feels like some of the stuff we're doing is kind of shooting us in the foot. Like, for example, we used to do a lot of parks during the week, and now that we're so focused on potty training, we're not going to the park because I'm picking him up from therapy and bringing him home. And I think that exercise is really important for him, that running around, swinging, jumping, playing, laughing. He'll do sprints at the park. He'll just run the perimeter of the park. And so I think it's really helpful for him. So I'm kind of also thinking through, like, do we just stick him in a pull-up and take him to the park for an hour? Because I think it might be as good. That's baby's sister. She's eating right now. And then also we're filling him up on what I feel is kind of a lot of junk. So we're trying to get him to eat and drink a lot. So it's like, ooh, find stuff he likes. So I'm kind of buying stuff we don't really buy, but I know that, like, when he does get it, he's like, yeah, you know, like Capri Sun. Like, I never buy Capri Sun. I'm just not a Capri Sun mom. But he had it once at community group, and he was like, ooh. Of course, who doesn't love a juice box? So we got some juice boxes. But I'm like, I know that they are full of garbage. So I'm also watching him just like he was up last night in his sleep. Just like, ding, awake. And I was like, probably all the sugar, it's probably all the garbage we're giving him to try and get him to poop and pee, and now it's just backfiring. So this is our 1 week update. Not what I hoped our update would be, but I'm hoping a lot of you can relate to have similar stories, and kind of just looking forward to maybe taking a step back and breathing for a minute.